Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emily and today I'm doing another upcycle with me video. I've done two of these kind of sewing videos. I've done an upcycling one and an upcycling ugly eBay bundles one, so I'll link those if you want to check them out. Today I've just got a few minor alterations and bits I want to do on some of my old clothes. So I've got a few things that are a bit long for me because I am very vertically challenged, so I want to take those up and make them fit a bit better. But something I want to crop, and then two bit more major reworks, well, upcycles. I've got this skirt that's from ASOS but I got in a charity shop a while ago. It's just a bit long, so I just don't really wear it, so I feel like if it was a bit shorter I'd definitely get more wear out of it. I've got two pairs of flares which are just way too long. These I've had for a while but I've just like refused to take them up, so I think it's finally time. And then these I bought on Depop recently for a fancy dress costume, but I also will wear them. But yeah, they're a bit long too. I've got this jumper which is a size 12, so I think it was shrunk in the wash because it was a hand-me-down. So it's like slightly cropped but not cropped enough to be cropped, so I'm just gonna crop that because I think it'd be cuter. I've got this skirt that I bought off Depop ages ago with the intention to make it into like a cow print, but I haven't got round to it. I've got the paint and everything, so yeah, I'm gonna be making this cow print because that's really cute. And then this I used to wear at sixth form a lot, but I just don't really wear it anymore. It's like a Sherpa like pullover, but the lining's gone a bit funny on under the armpit. So I'm going to attempt to make a bag, which could go very, very wrong, but it's already got a zip. It has enough fabric to make a bag, but I feel like that's going to be quite a challenge. Obviously I can reuse the lining and stuff, but you know, everybody needs a challenge. So I'm going to start with the flares. I'm just going to try them on and kind of pin them where I want them to be taken up to, and then get the sewing machine out and work on those. Okay, I've actually had a different idea. So I've got this pair of flares that fit me perfectly that I bought recently from Depop, they're from Topshop. So like, why don't I just measure the leg length of this and mark up into the flares I have? I feel like if anyone who does like serious alterations is watching right now, they're probably cringing, but like, it makes sense if these are the same length that I want them to be. So I've laid the orange flares down inside out, and then I've laid the black ones folded up the same way on top with the crotches lined up and the kind of inseams lined up. So hopefully by, you know, kind of cropping to this length, they will look good. So I'm gonna mark where I want them to be cropped and then obviously cut with a bit of extra seam allowance. Okay, so I've marked a line and then I'm going to cut with about a 1 inch seam allowance off the bottom. Okay, so now I've chopped off the ends. I'm obviously going to hem them, but first I think I'm going to try like fake serge the edges so they don't fray. So to do that you want to put it on a zigzag stitch and sew quite like close to the edge all the way around each of the legs, and that should give you a kind of fake serged effect, which just makes it a bit cleaner and again makes it last a bit longer because you're not going to have to deal with any fraying. Okay, so I've fake kind of serge locked in the edges on there using a zigzag stitch, as you can see. Okay, so I've pinned along the edge and it's time to sew. Okay, so I actually decided to do 2 lines parallel. I'm pretty sure you can get like a foot attachment to do this effect, but I just did 2 lines over and I am so happy with the result. I think it looks quite professional for someone as rubbish at sewing as me. So I'm gonna repeat this for the snakeskin flares and hopefully they go as well. Okay, it's the same deal. I've like fake serged hemmed the edge or whatever, and yeah, I used an orange pen. Gonna hem it. Okay, I spilled coffee all down myself, hence the change of tops, but I finished both the flares and I'm very, very happy. For like first time, this is my first time like actually altering something rather than just like cropping it. I think it went really well. They look quite good. I think I left a bit too much seam allowance around the bottom, but it's all right because I've done the edges in, so they shouldn't fray. And yeah, I think they look quite professional. I went round twice on each of the edge parallel to give it a more professional look, and yeah, so both these will actually fit me now and not drag on the floor because that is not a look. So next on my agenda is not using the sewing machine, so I'll put her away for a sec. But I have this skirt that I bought on Depop, originally from Primark, for very cheap because it had a stain on. I got the stain out, but I bought some puffy paint, is it called? If I just like turn this into cowl print, hopefully it won't look too bad if I try to do it carefully. And just draw on my own cowl print. If you're not into sewing, I feel like painting, colouring, anything dyeing like that can really transform an old piece of clothing that you might not wear anymore into something new. So I have this tulip matte paint, dimensional fabric paint in black. It says it's permanent and machine washable. I'm just gonna take the belt out. I think I'll just leave that white. Okay, because that like tip is so skinny, I've whacked out a paintbrush to like blend the edges in, and I think this is gonna take quite a while. Like, it's quite unspreadable, so we might be here for a while. Okay, now for a slightly bigger task, I guess. I've got this fleece, as I said, I don't really wear, the linings come out. I have this bag, which if you follow me on Instagram, I wear a lot, and I really like the shape of it, so I think I'm gonna try make this bag out of this, maybe. I don't really know what I'm doing. I watched like one TikTok tutorial, so hopefully that'll help. I'm sorry to anyone this is offending for my like sheer lack of knowledge, but okay, so I'm just gonna try remove the zip from this. Okay, I've kind of got the zip, so now I'm gonna pin the rest of the templates onto the fabric. Okay, I've got the two like side bits, and I've got the like round the bottom bit. So I'm going to pin one like this to one of the sides, sew it, and then repeat with the other side. So I pinned one side and the bottom like bit. Okay, my machine actually did take it quite well. I'm kind of just winging at this point. If you remember Anna from my Portuguese tart video, if you haven't seen that, I'll link it. She just gave me some peanut butter millionaire slices. And oh my god, they're incredible. Okay, so here I've chopped open the sleeve and like sewn two bits together to make it longer and folded it in half to make it tube. Okay, so I've sewn along the strap and now I'm just turning it inside out. I've sewn one of the straps on like on the inside like that, so I'm going to cut all that business and then trim this and kind of hand sew it down so it looks a bit more polished, but I'm going to sew it onto the other side. Okay, so we nearly have a bag, so I'm just gonna zigzag off these like excess bits, cut them, and then hand sew that bit down like I said. Okay, so now I've pinned the zip on one side, kind of like right sides together, so when it's sewn it'll be flopped over like that. I actually have no brain cells. Hello, so it has been like a week since I filmed the first part of this video. I kind of like forgot and was busy, and after the like meltdown with the bag I fixed it, so I'll show you that. So this is her. Yeah, she's like a bit floppy. If I did it again I'd probably put interfacing on or put some card between the layers or something just to make it a bit sturdy, but like she's still so cute. I chopped off the strap where I went wrong and just sewed it back on. And to say I was kind of winging that, I think it turned out pretty good. And then also I don't think I showed the finished cowl skirt. This is what it looks like. I'm really happy with it. I did a heart because why not? It's not the most opaque, like there's definitely some like white patches where I couldn't get the paint quite covered. But honestly I don't mind, I can't really tell. And it cost me way less than the ones I was seeing from Depop or just online in general. So I showed these things at the start and here's me blabbing on about how I'm gonna get on with hemming those and it'll be boring to show, so I'll just do it. My mistake, I made the skirt way too short, my arse was literally just hanging out, and then I was just too tired and bored to do the jumper. Like it's kind of cropped enough as it is because I think it got shrunk in the wash. So well, yeah, so you're not getting those. There was a massive hole in the sleeve of the jumper which I fixed, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna show you like a little lookbook situation, a bit cringe, but enjoy it.
When she calls, when she calls, when she calls, when she calls. There's a knock on the door. It's like, who can it be? But then they say it's for you. It's like it cannot be. It's like 7 a.m. Damn, who can it be? Who? Oh, It's you, it's like a fantasy. But damn, I thought you came in 3. Well, I guess when I assume I make an ass out of you and me. Just like I assume you throw that ass at me. It's cheesy, but I know the corny pickups will somewhere get you. Either way, we'll run and dip off to the sunset and moonlight. However way you pictured in the motion pictures. Or like the DVD main menu. Fast forward to the best part, or your fave part. Yeah, that part, you.
So I really hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I do try and make more upcycling videos, but they do take quite a while to film and edit and stuff, and they're just a bit faffy. I've still got an eBay bundle that I bought months ago that I haven't upcycled yet. But I'm definitely going to try to do more. I feel like once I get to uni it might be easier too, because like just using the table and stuff while my dad's working from home. But yeah, if you did enjoy, thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you for all the support on my last video. It kind of like popped off for me, like it got like 1k views in a few days, so it seems like charity shop vlogs are popular. So if I go about again, I might do it. I want to do a video when I'm in Liverpool in those charity shops, because Allison Road, so good. But yeah, I hope you're staying safe and I'll see you in the next one.